Preparing for the demands of the 21st century workforce can't happen alone in the classroom. That's why New Point partnered with Unleash the Promise, a nonprofit organization whose Internship Academy prepares students to work in professional white-collar jobs. Here they gain real-world work skills.
The internship program was one of the biggest reasons that we chose to come to this school.
He's able to go to a job that is basically 8 to 5, at least one day a week, and he's able to be in the workforce and see what goes on behind the scenes, and is also able to see why an education is so important these days.
They are getting the answer to why do I need to learn this. Things like writing emails are really important. If you're going to talk to a customer, you don't need to sound illiterate. You need to sound like you know what you're talking about and you remember what you learned from your English class. It really helps you out in the long run.
Our students learn a sense of professionalism that cannot be learned in a regular, typical classroom. They bring that professionalism back to school with them.
It gives you a lot of real-world experience. It does develop really good working habits.
And one of the things I've seen with some of the internship kids is they come back a little more mature, a little more focused, a little more disciplined. And other kids are looking to them as like, wow, that's pretty impressive. You know, what are they doing that's so different and so cool?
I really encourage the internship program because it gives the kids here an advantage that other kids don't have. It gives them opportunity to get out there and know how to work with other people.
By working in the business community, they're making contacts. They are interacting with real professionals.
It gives her the opportunity to be in a more formal setting, in that business setting, where she can learn the business etiquette and learn how to tolerate some of those real-world issues and not always get the answer that she wants to get, and learn conflict resolution to prepare her for situations that will really happen outside of the high school social.
She's learning how to deal with people, with adults. She's learning what the business world is about. She's learning things, how to shake hands, to look people in the eye, and how to conduct herself in such a manner when she goes for an interview, she will already have an edge because she will feel comfortable in the business world. She'll feel comfortable to sit down in an interview for a job that she's looking for. It's elevated her confidence level. It takes the student out of their comfort zone. They're away from their friends. You don't have that to fall back on. You have to rely on you. So you go out there into the workforce and you learn that you can do it. You can sit there and you can handle yourself and you can conduct yourself in a world surrounded by adults.
It gives you self-confidence working with adults in a professional environment.
At Virga Law, we have a student that interns from New Point Schools, and she started off, she was excellent with all the paperwork and whatnot that we gave to her, copying jobs, whatever the case may be. She was always a team player. A little bit hesitant towards the beginning on answering the phones. But as time grew, we trained her, we walked her through it one time, and then after that, just one after the other, she was the first person to always grab the phone. And the people skills that she showed, the fact that she could deal and that we trust her to deal with our clients, our livelihood, is very important, and I'm very proud of this student at New Point Schools. At Virga Law offices, we have the interns from New Point Schools, and the kids come in and they all found their little niche right off the start, and they've kind of played a strong role as a part of our team. As if one teammate doesn't line up with the next one, it doesn't all go together correctly, and these kids have jumped in and have really formed a strong role as a team player where we count on them as well as them count on us.
The students are wonderful. You know, with their age, they've got fresh ideas. It's amazing how much computer skills that they have.
But with children and with people, you got to start them off on a strong foundation. And that's what New Point Schools helps provide. They send these kids out to the work field, already pre-trained, ready to work.
What you've got to have this day and age is experience. And so by the time she graduates from high school, she will have 4 years of experience under her belt.
I think that these students will leave this school ready to work. Even if they're going off to college, they'll probably have to work. So how nice to go with a little bit of confidence that they've already been there and done that, and they know what's expected. Pretty neat concept to have that internship program.